We're doing really well here, Neil. And you?
Fantastic. In today's topic, meningitis in children. What is meningitis?
Well, meninges are the covering of the brain and the spinal cord. And meningitis would be an inflammation, infection of that covering.
Okay. Next question. What's the most common cause of meningitis in children?
Well, this is actually lucky. Viral is more common than bacterial, but viral is more treatable. And many children who are just in the hospital for a day or two with meningitis can go home. They'll run a course of maybe 8 or 10 days, and the treatment is relatively simple: ibuprofen, acetaminophen, something to treat their headaches. And as long as they're eating and drinking okay, they're all right at home.
What are the symptoms of meningitis in infants?
Well, they would be a few. Decreased feeding would be the first one. Then lethargy would be the second one. And then finally, they appear to be going to sleep. But the problem is they don't wake up. So by the time they don't wake up, it's late.
Yes. What is the prognosis of bacterial meningitis in infants and children?
Well, bacterial meningitis is a bigger problem than viral meningitis, and most children need to be hospitalized for the entire treatment. It is a problem about, if you're looking at infants, the mortality rate is high, 15 to 20%. If you're looking at older children, say 6, 7, 8, it's more like 3 to 10%. And that's because the older children can tell you more. They can tell you if they have a headache. They can tell you if bright light hurts their eyes. So they have more symptoms, and they'll tell you about it.
How do doctors test meningitis in infants and children?
Well, the best way, probably the only way, is a tap. And that means to take a needle and get some fluid from the fluid that is around the spinal cord. And that is a relatively simple procedure. It's done a lot on babies.
How common is meningitis in children?
Well, there are only about 2,600 cases of bacterial meningitis per year. Um, and unfortunately, about 70% of those are in children less than 6 years old.
What is the best chance to cure meningitis?
Early diagnosis and early and effective treatment.
All right. Best place to go is worlddocallen.com and pick up Pregnancy Away, available today on Amazon. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Neil.